Okay, on the bench today we've got a Teaberry Stalker XX, which I think is a 20, Stalker 20. Okay, so this is a US model, and this will be the next one to have a look at what's working and what's not. Just got it plugged in at the moment. I've just, I can find the rag. I just gave it a quick clean over. I've just removed the screws off the top and the sides, and just gave it a quick clean, and that's the rag, and that's just a couple of wipes. So yeah, I'd say it's been sitting around for a long time. I'd say it's been a smoker's radio maybe. You can just see the discoloration in the front panel on the aluminium faceplate. You can sort of see a discoloration. So what I'll quickly do is let's turn this on. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, we've got a couple of dull light there. Yeah, these old incandescent lights. Yeah, you know, need replacing. This radio's probably made in the 1980s. Interesting, that's a 5-pin, and somebody's done something. A 5-pin, a 4-pin, but these are predominantly Uniden chassis anyway. That'll be the 8719 chipset, I assume, but yeah, it's in pretty good nick. Seems to be working quite well. I'll just quickly take the cover off. Hang on, what I'll do, I'll quickly just turn it off, just to make sure that I don't get zapped. Just put this down for a moment. As you can see, yeah, it's in pretty good nick. The good features, so I'll just put this down. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so let's have a look inside. Ooh, okay, she's a bit dirty and dusty. A fair bit of grime there. I'll do a couple of videos. Oh no, here we go. What is that? Extra channels. Ah, damn. You know, I don't know why, but you just buy so many radios these days that have got extra bloody channels in them. Yeah, you got the crystals there, so they'll probably be up. Let's see what else. I can't see that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a different chipset to what I thought it was going to be. Now, what chipset is that? Oh, let's have a look down there. An 8734. Okay, oh, that's a bit different. Yeah, obviously it needs a clean. I'll go through all that, what I do to clean them all up. Such is not hard to do. You should get a vacuum cleaner and a toothbrush or a fine brush. And also, what I also look at is the burn marks over the power supply and also over the main caps. You can see that it's obviously been used. Oh, it's hard to say, but it's been on a lot. You can see the heat marks there on the inside of the cover. The cover itself is in pretty good nick. Not too much wrong with it there. I'll just put that down. Yeah, but it's really, these are, you know, when you get a radio like this, they're really easy to clean. What I usually use, a couple of things. I've got a big brush there. I just use some Ajax spray and wipe, little bits and pieces, and the toothbrush there as well. I also fold the end of the toothbrush. Where is it? That's it here. Oh, you fold the end of the toothbrush to a point. It's good for getting little bits and pieces out. Being plastic, it won't conduct anything. Also use one of these brushes to get in. As you can see, I can clean all that up with the vacuum cleaner, you know, get rid of all that real quick. You just get the vacuum cleaner, the nozzle. I'll go through that in the next video and how to clean everything up. And I also use another brush as well. So they're the basic tools I use, 3 brushes and toothbrush to get into all the bits and pieces of the faceplate. I'll take all that off. You can see that the control knob's got a bit of dirt on it. You can see there. You can see at the front of the top of the knobs and everything. They're a bit dirty, so but yeah, we can clean this guy up pretty well. We'll see where the channels are at. I'll put it on the oscilloscope tomorrow and just see what it's doing, but I think they'll probably go depending on how they've wired it up. It looks like they've done a half decent job. They've braced it as well as to be expected. I'll have to wait to see tomorrow. But okay, so that's a Teaberry, and we'll probably go through about 3 videos on this. Obviously the light's going to need to be changed. LED lights, I'll go through that as well, and you see how we do change to LEDs, and we'll put a inline resistor to take some of the brightness off the LEDs, because they really are bright white. You can buy a warm white LED. I haven't actually purchased any, but maybe I should. They're pretty cheap. I think it's $20 for 100 or something. They'll last a fair way. But right, on the next video we'll go through the cleaning process. We'll probably have a look at the caps to make sure that these 2 caps here are usually the ones that need replacing. Main cap there, replace that one, and little 302 down there, I think by memory. That little fella down there will get replaced. That one and that one there, usually the 2 that go. And sometimes with a lot of these, the main cap, when you buy one and it doesn't transmit, is this little fella right here, right next door to the crystals. That little cap there, if that goes, that'll stop your transmit straight away. Yeah, always bear that in mind. But we'll go through. We'll go through the video, and I'll change a few caps out. So you can see how to do it. That one there's a bit different. It's a bit weird, but always use a non-conductive pointer, be it plastic, or this one's obviously a paintbrush, so it's timber. Yeah, it doesn't look in too bad a condition. Yeah, alright, well the next video I'll do, we'll get it all cleaned up, then we'll go through replacing some of the caps and put it on the scope, and we'll just see where it's at. 73s for now.